Salve Miss, this is Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Mega Man X. In the last episode, we defeated Storm Eagle and got the Storm Tornado, and now it's time for Stage 3. Let's head over to this guy's stage, and face off with Flame Mammoth, who has ears that look more like a bat than a mammoth, honestly. He's the fire boss of the game. And one interesting thing about this stage is it's actually affected by having done Chill Penguin previously. See this ice here? If we hadn't done Chill Penguin, that would actually be lava. This does make the stage easier, and I kind of feel like for that reason I should show the stage as it would have been before. I guess if anyone really cares, maybe I will, but you actually need the ice, the lava to be frozen for one of the power-ups in here. So it works out that way. Of course, I could make things really... I forgot I couldn't air dash. I could make things really easy by myself by just going across the bottom, but... yeah, this is kind of how you were supposed to do the stage, going across the top like that, so we'll just do it that way. Now, you see those here? Welcome to probably the most annoying to get power-up in the game. You need to dash jump and grab onto those. I'm better at it now than I was as a kid, but it is still tough to get up there. But I did it! Like I said, I'm better at it now than I used to be. And it's time for our third Dr. Light capsule. This capsule contains a... I scrolled through that too fast. A unit that will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. Can't we already fire all types of weapons? We've gotten 2 special weapons. Yeah, they don't really explain this one very well at all. But fortunately, you have me. I think X actually demonstrates it. Yes, we now have a third charge level that gives us a big old pink shot. And what they don't tell you is you can actually use it to charge your special weapons too. And on that note, let's see what some of these can do. Shotgun ice. Oh, and that sound effect is the sound of the sub-tank filling up. As you can see, the shotgun ice can ricochet off walls. I could have sworn it froze enemies, but apparently it doesn't. So you shoot it, it's just a little ice shard and it breaks into pieces like that. Storm Tornado. Well, you get a tornado. I need to find some tougher enemies to use these on. Charge up the shotgun ice, and you get a little ice penguin sled that you can ride in. It's kind of cute, and I'm not actually sure what it's useful for besides getting a couple power-ups. It does plow through enemies like that, though, as you saw. Charge Storm Tornado gives you a vertical tornado. That, honestly, is probably not as useful as the uncharged version. There don't tend to be too many enemies almost directly above and below you that you want to hit. And as you saw, we got the heart tank down there. I was too busy talking about the weapons, but... yeah. I think you technically can get that without the lava being frozen, since lava doesn't insta-killing you in this game, but it does like 8 or 10 damage, so... you pretty much either need to die or have a lot of heart tanks. And really, why even bother when you can just get it completely harmlessly by having the lava frozen? This guy's gonna prove a problem, isn't he? Rather awkwardly placed. And he laughs at you when he hits you. But we want to come over to the left here. That is not a very good place for a net either. Whoa! God darn it! I tried to air dash. Muscle memory is a powerful thing. Yeah, look. Actually, come to think of it, that would have been a good time to use the fully charged shots. Oh, hey, 1 up. Wow, 2 in a row? You know how infrequently the enemies in this game actually drop 1-ups? We'll see who's laughing after I pink energy the heck out of you. There we go. So we keep going over here and we find a 1-up. But that's not what we're after. We want to go over here and crack these blocks to get the second sub-tank. See, see what I mean? If we actually had to have come to Storm Eagle stage to get either of those things, the sub-tank or the Dr. Light capsule, and we're up to 7 lives now, nice. But that's like the only place in the game where they're actually useful for anything. I mean, it's a tough contest between this game and Mega Man 7, Mega Man X7, which one has the more pointless helmet upgrade. But definitely one of those two, I'd say. Anyway, moving on. And apparently not dodging lasers. Murder everything. Oh, and because it is technically a factory stage, we have these crushers. But they're kind of slow. I will say I don't know if they telegraph when they're gonna slam down very much. Yeah, I will be using that extra charge level, believe me. That's why I like to come to this stage third. Pretty much, unless I'm doing a self-imposed challenge, I always do those 3 stages first in that order. Chill Penguin, Storm Eagle, and then Flame Mammoth. Seems like the best way to do it to me. And we have these rolling spine things in the lava drops, or maybe they're acid. Red liquid in video games is usually lava, but it could be acid? And given that it's supposed to be a fire stage? Well, we were kind of low on health. I wonder if I should have tried to farm some. Okay, you can't go back out the boss door. I didn't think you could. But just checking. Time for the Mammoth himself. He's a big guy, and he shakes the ground when he lands. Thing is, though, he also has a big hitbox. And like Chill Penguin, he's kind of neutralized by you staying on the walls. You can shoot oil. The oil doesn't actually hurt you, but he can set it on fire, and that does. Be mindful of when he jumps, for multiple reasons. And use that fully charged shot if you can. Yeah, this guy... honestly, this guy might actually be even easier than Chill Penguin. Oh, and as you can see, he actually has 2 screens for his arena instead of just 1 like most bosses. Most Mavericks, anyway. I guess he can kind of sneak attack you like he almost did there if he's off screen. Really though, this guy is no trouble at all. See, he's already down. Yeah, Flame Mammoth is... honestly, I think the first Mega Man X in general has easy Mavericks. Mostly. A couple I could name aren't, but... I mean... none of the 3 bosses we've faced so far were much of a threat at all. So I guess that's another convenient reason to do those stages first. And we get his weapon, the Fire Wave. Basically just a flamethrower. You use it to burn stuff, and I forgot to mention the password for the last episode, but today's is, or this one's is, 4447-5238-8271, as you can see. And moving right along. 3 stages down. And maybe I should have combined 2 stages into 1 episode this time around. These are not taking very long to get through. I'm sure that'll change later. Ahem. But for now, I think we can about call it quits here. We've done enough for 1. We did 1 stage, 1 boss, all that. So I will see you next time.